The text arrived like a blade pressed against my throat. Wedding's still on, but I'm spending the last few nights before with my ex-boyfriend for closure. I read it twice, slowly, each word heavier than the last. My chest didn't burn, my fists didn't clench. Rage never came. Instead, there was only a cold, expanding silence inside me. I typed my reply with steady fingers. Do what you need to do. And I sent it. A moment later, I called the venue. My voice calm, professional, detached. Cancel everything, effective immediately. The woman on the phone hesitated, asking why. I didn't answer. I didn't need to. By the time I hung up, I knew exactly how this story would end. I didn't tell her what I knew. Didn't ask why. What explanation could matter? What kind of closure requires a bed that isn't mine? Her silence afterwards spoke louder than any defense. No follow-up, no reassurance, just absence. A long gap where love should have been. I studied those hours, those days, her patterns. She claimed late meetings with friends. I knew better. I tracked her location, quiet as a shadow. Watched the dots align with his apartment again and again. Every breadcrumb confirmed the truth. I wasn't the one she wanted before her vows. I was only the stage she intended to stand on after she got her fix of nostalgia. But she didn't know what I'd already set in motion. She thought she was in control. That illusion was everything. Each night she slipped away, I played the role she left behind. The fiancé at home, waiting, trusting, unknowing. But inside, I was a spectator watching the last act of a play she didn't realize was ending. She posted photos online, smiling, celebrating, pretending. Her friends cheered. She called me the rock of her life. The irony nearly made me laugh. And still, I said nothing. I wanted her to believe in the safety of her lies, to lean into them so fully that the collapse would feel like freefall. And collapse always comes. All it takes is the right moment, the right cut of silence, the right truth revealed in front of the right audience. The truth arrived not in a message, not in a confrontation, but in a phone call she never expected. I wasn't there when it happened, but I can picture it perfectly. Her bachelorette party, music pulsing, champagne flowing, laughter bouncing from wall to wall. Her phone rang, unknown number. She answered, distracted, half drunk. Hello? This is the event coordinator, a voice said, polite, apologetic, professional. We just wanted to confirm the cancellation of your wedding booking per your fiancé's request. The silence on her end must have been electric. Then the confusion. The stammering questions, the desperate attempts to correct what couldn't be corrected. I imagine the room quieted around her, her friends leaning in, faces tightening with suspicion, the music turning hollow in the background. She had no script for this scene. That was the point. I wasn't there to watch her unravel. I didn't need to be. The fallout reached me anyway. Dozens of missed calls, voicemails swinging between fury and begging. Why would you do this? Please, let's talk. You don't understand. It wasn't like that. But I did understand. I understood perfectly. Every message she left was another confirmation, another admission she didn't realize she was making. She wanted me to be angry, to shout, to give her something to fight against. Instead, I gave her nothing. No reply, no confrontation, no closure. Just silence, the very thing she thought she needed from him. Revenge doesn't require screaming, it requires precision. She wanted a wedding, a celebration, a performance. What she got was an audience at her bachelorette party learning, in real time, that the stage had been dismantled beneath her. No groom, no vows, no future. Just a canceled booking and a room full of witnesses staring at her, calculating every rumor, every suspicion, every story she'd spun. The humiliation wasn't loud. It didn't need to be. It was surgical, quiet, permanent. The kind of wound that never heals clean. In the days after, her family called me, some angry, some pleading. Her friends messaged too, defending her, asking me to reconsider. But reconsider what? That I was disposable? That I should have married a woman who believed intimacy with her ex was a reasonable wedding gift to herself? There was nothing to reconsider. I didn't explain, I didn't justify. I simply vanished, blocked her number, packed my life, closed every door behind me. Now, when I reflect, I don't feel grief, not loss. What I feel is clarity. She thought she was clever, playing two games at once. She thought I'd be there no matter what, waiting at the altar while she danced in someone else's arms. But loyalty is not blindness, and love is not servitude. I let her have her closure, with him, and then I gave myself mine. The final act of silence, the erasure of her name from my life. When the music stopped at her party and the phone dropped from her hand, she finally understood. Not just that the wedding was off, but that she had lost me forever. And that was the only closure I ever owed her.